Izak has a lot of map territory here. He can take a duel wherever he wants to. He's down 2 members, but not actually going to get anything done. Damage was inflicted on the con player, but Spint, in the meantime, will find a frag. LYS and Sorny lighten up the scoreboard for the Polish squad. And now the number advantage and HP advantage has fallen in their favor. Mr. Greer, Strike, your boy.
Is he my boy?
Well, he's probably more like my boy. Has found a frag, and now Sorny, who's looked pretty nice on the AWP, misses a shot that he probably should have hit. Also didn't see the player sneaking up into heaven.
Yes.
And the flank is on, actually. We do have Strike using his noggin, using his head, and he's going to come around behind. So I think this round, with the positional play from Russia, should definitely be falling in their favor, unless this player right here, Sorny, has Spidey sense.
Well, that could be another superhero ability we could talk about. Maybe that would be useful in this sort of situation. Spots, well, that's the shot you have to hit, my friend. That's it for you. Oh, how's he recovered that?
Spidey sense could be tingling right now. No, someone could be over towards Ivy, but in the back is Strike from the 1 hit point.
He keeps them very modest, doesn't he? He mentions it's bringing down to a 1 versus 1. Yep. That's their first round of the half.
Yep.
Then you keep one player alive there. There's going to be some compromises here going into round number 22.
This is where the hard reset could happen.
This is probably where the game ends if they lose this round.
We always paint a bleak picture. I'd hate to be stuck
I
in a
paint a realistic picture. People always say I'm a pessimist. I'm a realist. This is like, if you do lose this round, it's done for your own.
I agree with you, but
like, you've been 14-8 down, you've got $1,400 each.
We're not yes men. We're not going to say anything.
Well, that's always, I think that's always one of my calling cards as a caster. A lot of other casters will try and talk about how good everything is, how brilliant it all is. Like, if someone does something bad, they'll focus on the other team killing them, and that's why it's so good. I like to talk about the more interesting side of it, not hyping everything up and talking about why this happened and what they could have done better. I think that's a more interesting approach, in my opinion. That's why I feel like I'm brought in to kind of give my knowledge. It's all opinion-based, of course. I'm not saying anything is fact. And hopefully some people can learn from that and maybe put it in their own game and realize, oh, that's why he died.
Well,
no one's a perfect player. Even the best players in the world make mistakes, and obviously it's great to talk about it in hindsight and have 20/20 on that.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be an argument to say, when you've got this information and you've got this angle and you've got this utility available, the things you can do in communication and setups you can deploy instead of what they did. And obviously it's easier to say we're watching, but it's always good to note.
It's going to be an inside here. Is it going to be a fake here? I think they're trying to draw a rotation because they do have 2 players over towards Ivy who are lurking out behind the smoke right now. But, well, he is on the other side of that. He is ready to pounce at any moment. And it's going to be a bit of a double pump by the looks of things. Trades will come out, but no rotations being forced. One player will drop back, and it is going to be an inside hit.
It is. It feels like Russia got this one tied down, Chad. I feel like this is one of their rounds. Like, it's a really nice position for Red Hide. He's coming from an upper ramp. He can just focus on players coming down lower. Should be guaranteed this frag. That's poor aim from him. He's got to definitely hit those. But Strike will get this kill. Okay, just about. Not the cleanest of kills, I have to say. 2 versus 2. Can he make up for it? One will be planted. No nades really to speak of on the CD side. They've got a Molotov picked up now. As Strike comes in, this should be a guaranteed frag for him. Good work. And now it's just down to poor Izak. I don't think he wins this one. Chad dead now, of course. So the must-win round for Team Strike does come in, but the bomb gets planted. Still plenty of money available for Team Poland. Another 2-man situation left over there for Team Russia. So they're still not out of the woods just yet. 13-8 now. Or 9 now.
Definitely an uphill battle. Only having 2 players alive doesn't mean they've stabilized their economy at all. I think the ideas from Poland are maybe a little bit overthought. Like, I see what they're doing, and they're trying to force rotations, but I think in this kind of environment, maybe just playing as a pack would have been the better decision. Obviously, like you were just mentioning, hindsight is indeed 20/20, but this might be their last gun round before they have to take an eco. We do have Izak sitting down on a CZ. I'm surprised he didn't opt for something more, considering he has 1,000 left in the bank.
I would say this means the set piece is coming then.
Yeah.
If he wants to focus on utility.
They are posturing towards inside early, which speaks to that.
He's burning himself a lot
of damage to that
Molotov. He took it. That was his own Molotov. He just ran through. He took himself down to 26 HP.
Why?
Those are the kind of errors we're talking about.
Well, that's not even an error. That's just...
That's a grave error.
It's just silly.
But he's gifted them a frag and potentially the round air.
I would definitely say the round at this point because Sorny's going to pick up one with the AWP. LYS is going to pop up on that train. And Cappy was one of his own, so... Well, rotating through connector.
It's one of those things, right? Drop the incendiary yourself. He obviously doesn't want to make any noise. The reason he throws the incendiary because he's suggesting, I'm not here, I've incendiary to slow you down.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and sneak past him. Then he's always making a load of noise when he's standing his own fire.
Yeah.
He's panicking, thinking, I don't want to make any more noise, and he's walking around and then does a load of damage.
Getting melted.
And yeah, it's shocking, but it's like we said, these are not professional players. We should reiterate that. They are amateurs coming from gaming conventions, which they would have known about. I'm sure some of them are avid CS players. They would have heard about the opportunity and turned up, especially for the tournament, but they're by no means professionals. Their in-game leader, Strike, or captain, if you will, he's certainly not a professional CSGO player. It's like he was a
He's
pro.
one of us, Hank.
Yeah, he's a pro like maybe probably 8 years ago or something, so.
And now he talks about the game, but in Russian.
That's right. He seems to really know me.
Well, he's a commentator.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he was talking to me like we're all mates. Like,
Wasn't he in Epicenter?
Possibly. I could have.
I don't remember that event. I was locked in an ice hockey room.
My memory is so bad. Like I see a face and I can't remember the names, and I just avoid the person. Just out of awkwardness.
Okay.
I'll just walk out. When they walk in the room, I'll just walk out.
Yeah, but if you do, you know, I think if you take like the OJ approach and you treat everyone like your best mate, then you're always fine.
Yeah.
It's hard. It is hard, but.
That's the energy.
Yeah. OJ has.
He needs to go to these events once every 2 months.
We're here every day in, day out. Some of us even get to do majors.
Last desperate buy here for striking. So the Deagles are out. They are all in, ladies and gentlemen. The Scout, 2 Deagles, UMP, the M4. It feels like Izak is in touching distance of closing up the game. We'll see if that happens here as we get into potentially the last few sectors here. If Team Strike can win this, they're definitely back in it. We always say double digits is enough, but if they get a match point in this sort of situation, I don't think it will be. Methodical stuff here. If he faces that, oh, goodness gracious. I was going to say that is not a wise peek with the Deagle. We'll manage to get a bit of damage off towards Serenity there. 35 points of health removed.
I hate these situations as a player. You're in it's a last ditch attempt. You know you have like very weak buy compared to your opposition.
Yes.
And no matter what you do, it just feels like an uphill struggle. And when you're just playing standard on the CT side, you know you don't have any plays or any playmakers who you know can pull something out of the bag. It just sucks. It's not a position anybody wants to be in. And it does look like the Poles want to go back towards that inner bomb site. And then one man to deal with at this stage. And that is Redhide with the UMP. He might be able to inflict some damage. One's going to run down. He's going to take down Izak, but immediately traded. Great spacing by the Poles there. They've done fantastic. And Sorony on that AWP. He's been a force. Another kill for him. This round is over.
And maybe the game, Jad, because that's another harsh reset there with second loss bonus, $1,900 per play on the CT side. It's going to be another mishmash by scouts, pistols, shotguns, SMGs. No rifles, I do not think. 2 5.7s for the CT side. I have not had enough time to work with the new 5.7 yet. I used to be a demon of the original 5.7.
Yep.
The new one, I can't really get my head around.
Well, look, Henry, I have to go on a search for a PC, and then I'll have about 5 weeks to play some games. So when I get that PC, I also need to get some monitors as well.
Okay.
When I get that sorted, I can start playing Counter-Strike.
Well, I recommend Asus gear, if I may.
Yeah, they do a pretty nice 240 hertz monitor. I've been checking that bad boy out.
Yeah, it's lovely gear. That's what everyone's playing on this tournament. And now you see these amazing plays be made. ROG line specifically, I would recommend. Maybe even the Strix Scar Edition laptop chat.
Yes, it is quite a beastly looking device.
Potentially the last round here at the first map. It's the best of 3 member Team Poland defending champions here in Season 2.
Would you say this is their map pick?
I'm not sure. No one's really impressed me with the tactics so far. It's all been very cookie cutter defaults and splits. Nothing's really too intricate to come out.
What's your favorite cookie?
Just chocolate chip, standard. Not double chocolate. I like
I'm with you. I like the contrast.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, it's a bit slow, but we're getting into it now. Ivy control slowly being taken. Serenity, he's going to push out with that AWP, going to clear the line, and now his teammate should be able to walk up on the tight angle. Perfect play here. Bomb, I don't like the fact that... Oh, no, it's in team mid. Never mind, the radar is deceiving. It's going to be an outside split. Two players coming out of middle, and they're just going to find big kills as the CTs drop like dominoes, one after the other. Strike has to stand and deliver with the scout, but Izak's going to find him, and now this is just one man and a dream spint with the UMP. The in-form or in-flavor? In-flavor weapon.
Yeah, well, it's because it's over. This is...
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Well, there we go. Izak, a very cool, calm, and calculated in-game leader.
He's not in-game leading.
Oh, captain, you know what I mean. He's just making sure that he kind of keeps the group together, does a good job, and that will be the first map going in favor of Team Poland there. It seems like they're a more powerful team. There were some interesting rounds from Team Russia overall. They seem they have got firepower there, but overall, as a unit, it seems like Poland are firing on all cylinders.
They won both pistols.